what's happening, Charles?
Well, it's funny. We talk about life changes and life adjustments and guitar adjustments, and I'm in the middle of one.
You are in an adjustment. Hold on. Goodbye. Hold on.
Did you too?
I was making sure I had to put you back on your body, dude. You can't be out of body experiencing over here on my
You were
body.
adjusting us.
I'm going, putting on your body, dude, because you worked hard for that body. You deserve it. Hey, man, those are some nice knuckles there. You could be I'm insane. You could be a knuckle model.
Yeah. So not only did I start a new position, but my son started a new position, and so he texted me earlier today and says, "Hey, I get off at 8 o'clock," and I says, "Where do I need to be at 8 o'clock, Philip?" And he says, "Oh shit."
Damn it.
So we're gonna start from the car.
Well, that's cool. And I'm going to start at the top of the chat here. If it'll stop jumping around on me like a silly jumper. Why does it jump? It just jibbity jumps. Who was first in the chat, Charles? Who do you think was first?
Who do I think was first? I'm going to go with Herb.
It was Dave Chase, y'all. Big Wave Dave in the house. He caught a big ass wave, y'all. What up, Dave?
Hello there, Dave.
Mm-hmm. Then followed by Patrick Trites saying, "What's up, Patrick? You know I can't read, so don't take it personally."
Oh my!
Darn't take it personally. Keith H then came through, and Keith said, "Hey, my Friday night, yo, what up, Keith? Dude, you are not lying, right? Friday, Charles, you work.
It's the place to be." For sure.
You work hard for your money. So hard, honey. Doot. You work hard for... All right. So we appreciate you, Keith, because you work hard for your Friday. We got Herb. Of course we got Herb. What up, Herb? Herb also is a Friday guy. With a...
Yeah, Herb is a Friday guy. He had a great little short this morning, and I enjoyed it. And no, Herb, I didn't catch the Easter egg.
Oh, shoot. Herb doesn't have just a goatee. He has a goatee exclamation point.
Yeah. Goatee exclamation point?
Hell yeah. Goatee. That's... Yeah. I'm just saying, he's a shredder, Kramer guy. My first Kramer 6000, ST 6000 I got in 6th grade. Then we got Paul and meow 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 meow. That was I think it's 14.2 cats because we've got a tail in the situation cat really. We got Kush man, NYC Kush. Man, saying what's up.
That is one cool dude there, I'm telling you.
Dave again. It's going back and forth there with the Kush and the Dave, and then the Ferd in the house. Ferd was like, "What up?" Oh shit! Stick your head in here, honey.
Where?
Right here. Say something to the.
Hi, Charles.
How you doing?
She does exist, y'all. This is the one that puts up with me. Goodbye. Wait, that's questionable, right? As she walks out the door.
Well, that's why she's walking out the door.
Right.
Here.
Whatever.
Right,
cold pizza tonight for me, Charles. Nah, I have a microwave. So Ferd was there. Paul was saying, "What's up with the kitty cats?" Then we have our brethren. Who's our brethren? Oh, Charles's face looks trippy, y'all. Charles, that is scary. Should I remove it? All right, I'm about to skip to the new comments because he froze like that. That is scary as hell. So Charles is now a demon, and he's
my account's cutting you out. So.
Whoa! Thank God. We thought you were a demon, Charles. Your face froze like a demon face, and we're like, well, he's been possessed by the bowels of hell, and now he's. But we're just go to these new comments because I'm sure that people are like, what happened there?
I'm sure.
Wait, do we have R2? We do. We got R2. Wait, hold on. I've got this here. Well, since we're doing that, we're doing it. R2. R3. Lucky nut.
Oh my.
You shut up, you dog. You will shut up, and you will not disturb my show. God.
Well,
damn
I
you,
saw
dog.
Ryan OU812 in the chat as things were going by, and I saw Brother Ben Coombs. I saw Ferd Burfel. I
You
saw our
see more than I do.
Ryan
Jesus.
Hall.
While you're driving? Jesus Christ.
That was before I was driving.
Okay, thank
in
God.
the memory bank there, yeah.
Oh, well, Ben, what up? Baby the Ben in the
That's
house.
what happens when you don't have lifestyle choices.
You know what? I am doing lifestyle choices. I choose to use sanctioned merchandise for the safari. Yeah,
the
sometimes
propaganda.
It is propaganda. It's
Show propaganda. I like that. You need to get yourself a Guitar Spurry mug. I'm telling you.
You can get 10% off at all Long and McQuaid locations if you bring in this mug and you mention us. Because they'll probably take pity on you. They'll be like, holy shit, look up this show. Look up the show, guys. He watches this show. Oh, give him 10% off.
That sounds about right. Get a sympathy discount.
Give him a gig bag. Give that guy a gig bag.
Oh my.
On the house. Everybody gets a gig bag on the house. Hide comment. I don't know what I'm doing over here, Charles. Cheers. We got Simtree.
So are we caught up with who's in the chat? I saw
Nope.
Michael Krause just came in.
Michael Krause said, Charles, call and purchase that Setzer Gretsch. Did you buy it? Did you buy it or no? He didn't buy it.
No, I did not. I mean,
that's a lot of money, right? I mean, that's a major laydown. Mm-hmm. Although he could be driving away from a crime that he just committed to get that money. Because he sure is driving fast. Those lights are just shaka-choom, shaka-choom. He's probably doing 200 miles an hour from what it looks like to me. It looks like it's a time warp. He is driving fast. Can you do a drift for us, Charles? Pull the e-brake. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That would not be funny. This is terrible.
No drifting. No drifting.
What kind of example are we? What kind? Why want to drive with Charles? What kind of example are you, Charles? This is terrible behavior. Oh, God. I know.
Well, this is what happens when I don't have a Sherman to keep me straight.
Right? Sherman he took the last week off. He was fishing, and then he got very sad when he found out that eventually Eddie's batteries will die. And Eddie will... Yeah, Eddie didn't like that either when he heard it, but it's like, dude, but then you'll be reanimated with the new batteries, which will bring you a new soul, but it might not be the same Eddie. So, we're just hoping that he'll still be able to play as well as this Eddie has been. Quentin is here. Quentin Wonka Wonka James is in the house. Shredder Town has been achieved because Quentin came through. Who else is here that I didn't see because I can't read? I can't read. I can read. I can read. I read well. Ben Coombs says Cracker Barrel. Mm-hmm. Yum. Let me get some Cracker Barrel.
I should have went there just to tease Ben.
You should have just stopped through and just had the napkin folded up in your collar. Oh no, that just came from, just another regular meal. Cracker Barrel, delicious. Well, Ben, I know what to get you for Christmas. Ben says he needs a screaming goat. Ben has a lot of. I would have to say that Ben has a lot of screaming goat moments, right? Because there are yes, I get it, dude. We need to get you a screaming goat. That's Woka Woka. I told you I can't read, Ryan. Come on. I can't play guitar. I can't read. And I want to actually find out more about that setup that you guys said that you were using a very specific... Because you guys know what you're doing. man is actually really doing this. And something happened over on the other out there. Oh, God damn it. We lost it. All right. So let's talk now, Ryan. Now that it's you and me. What I need to know. I'm kidding.
I can hear you.
God damn it. Look, now you're just a flashing glob that looks like a weird floating alien that emulates when you speak. Whoa. So Ryan, this setup that you're using, it's a specific interface, it sounds to me, and then you're using a fractal, which is I think out of my league. But is that what it is? Is that running my Spark amp through the out of the headphone jack into my cheap interface would not cut it to participate in your jam? You kind of need a specific, you got to be ready to go with some kind of dealio, because I would like to do that, because I do believe, like you were saying the other night, because I was a watcher, although I'm a lurker. Everybody knows I'm a lurker, and everybody knows I'm a disappearer, because my wife comes in and then she gets mad. I got my phone out, and she's like, all we do is on our phones, and then I just got to kind of roll out, and I don't even say goodbye, but everybody knows that. But I was at Ryan's show, and now there's two Charleses. This is weird. Oh, it's his phone and his other personal self. It's still going. Oh no. Okay, stop. Jesus. Save us. Yeah, dude. Josh. Well, you know what? It's okay. We have audio fails from time to time on this show, guys. Damn, that was crazy. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Don't bring that other phone in again. I'm gonna murder it. What? Shark Puppet Boy? Yeah. Shark Puppet Boy has is it a latest release? He had some latest release. Yeah. That 4,000 views. It's killer. It's super funny. It's the shark reacts to sour candy. So go to Shark Puppet Boy Productions and watch Shark Puppet reacts to sour candy. Amazing, amazing stuff. And then Sherman's like, I can't wait to meet up with Shark Puppet Boy. That's my boy. Yeah. Come on, Sherman. You're going to mess up my computer and you're going to make my mic mute. But Eddie, get at it. Anyway, so this is what happens when Charles leaves me in charge. What up, Randy? What's going on, homie? Randy in the house. Yeah, that was shower curtain. Oh, well, there he is. He's back in the house. He came in. What up?
Yeah, I couldn't get that other app to close without closing down the whole show. I was like, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I thought because we started from me that it wouldn't close.
Well, it wasn't giving me the option on that to leave. It was just giving me the option to end the stream. Right. And I was like, no, that's not what we want to do here. We want to go ahead and talk with all our friends.
We don't want to end the stream. That would have been weird. Although I have had it happen, I think. Where I had to go off and come right back. Like the stream stays, like you can come right back as long as people, I think they hang out and then you do come back. But yeah. I mean, Charles got here fast, right? He was in a time warp and then he was here because Central Time, you can do that kind of stuff. You can go.
But I'm here.
You're here. So life changes.
So life change, life adjustments and guitar adjustments, right? They're both really important, and one is kind of comes into the other, and so there's been some reordering in my life a little bit because I got this big promotion at work, and
wicked nice.
And then of course my son changed jobs as well, and so his schedule is different, and he kind of messed up on his schedule today. So that dictated the rather odd start to our show today.
Well, I mean, that is Sometimes you got to be a little bit odd. You can't be normal, right? Because if everybody was normal, then everybody would be. It would be like Costco.
So things have been. I've been working a lot harder lately, and it's taken away some of my time from some other things while I make the adjustment to the new responsibilities. Right.
Yeah, you want to go in and prove yourself, and sometimes you have to move energies from other areas. You can't go in and because this is, I think, the kind of promotion. I'm just going from knowing what you told me, Charles, is because it was kind of internal and promoted to a bigger position with at a higher level, bigger team, yada yada. So in that perspective, you want to go in guns blazing, working hard, organizing, fixing what was wrong, versus career change, moving big changes, going into something else. You might not want to go in as heavy guns blazing because you don't want to have to maintain that level for your whole existence.
Yeah,
you know what
so
I'm saying?
It is. So it's been an adjustment, and I'm trying to make it so that it's not as big. But today was like the 2 week, the first 2 weeks that I've been in charge over there. And so
it's
been
literally Charles in charge. I mean,
that was actually, yeah, that was a meme that was used when I took over.
I'm sure it was a meme. Yep, Charles in charge.
And here's the really great interesting thing about it, and Ben knows this, but I don't think anyone else does. We had a Teams call when they first announced they were promoting me, and so we had a Teams call with my new team, so they we could be introduced, and I knew most of them already, but so they could answer questions and things like that. And the manager that I was taking over from set up the call, and she named the call. Do you know she named the call?
No. Charles in charge. Chatting with Charles. Oh, that's perfect. Did they even know about the show or no?
No.
That's
there
great.
are a couple people there that know, but no one that was in the know would have.
Right. Don't tell them about this show, Charles. Tell anybody about this show. Jesus, this is a secret place for me to exist. Because if it gets out, they're gonna come for me.
Well, and Randy's got some adjustments because last week he was completely gassing, and he picked up this GNL asset class exploit review. Oh my God, it's beautiful.
We love updates, dude. Thank you, Randy. That's killer. What we need now is a texted or no texted because you got my phone number. Sound sample. You got a phone, just record a little bit of you jamming on it. Like International did a bunch for me. I have to do, he sent me like a backing track to use, and I haven't figured out how to record it in and play with it on the show. But it's a cool backing track. It's a little fast in one part where I can't really shred over it, but there's a section that I can shred over. And the other part is kind of, showing what he did.
That sounds pretty cool.
It is kind of cool. I just haven't figured out how to
see. I like the way Ryan thinks. Sounds like this life adjustment means more guitar acquisition adjustments. Excuse me. Can't talk anymore. Did it all today.
I mean, life.
Yeah,
so
I might get a
promotion. Yeah,
raise my $350 cap a little bit.
Exactly. I don't know. You deserve it, especially when it's parking money. Good purchases are good purchases. You know what I mean? It's good money. Money makes money. So if you have the money to buy something that's valuable, it'll probably go up in value, and you'll make your money out of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and you had a big adjustment. You went from working in the guitar shop to, going
working
back
at a
to
high school.
Teacher. Yeah,
at a high school. So it's like I had access to the knowledge. It was on tap right there next to me. The knowledge of the way, the genius of the tell it on the hill, profit work there. So you got everything going on with that. But it's very high paced, and it was, honestly, I never thought I'd have the opportunity to work with Help Kids. And as soon as that opportunity came up, and I'm like, you know, because my dad was a teacher and everybody in my family was teachers. I was like, it's time for me to go and do that. So, but I lost access to all of the guitar tools. Like I need some damn
Stuff.
no, I need some oil. Yes, everything that I just, you know, the little thing that you need is there, and then now I have to like, oh shit, I got to order that tongue oil. You know, I just want to do some true oil rubbing on a neck. Well, that's in plenty at the guitar shop, but at me, and now I got to order it on Amazon. Then I go to Amazon and try to log in, and it's some bullshit. Enter your phone number, and we'll text you a code. I enter my phone number, text me a code. Oh, we're gonna fucking email you. Oh, then they email me. Then I send over that, and then oh, now there seems to be weird activity. You mean I'm trying to buy some shit?
Yeah. Well, you
Anyway.
know, Quentin James says his Invader Strat, you know, it's with it's a made in Mexico humbucker single, $180. Either it was a little warm or someone's needed some money to score meth. So.
That does happen. Yeah, you can get those meth.
Could have been a
too,
little of both there.
right? The telltale sign is if you touch it and you play it for 3 days, either the guitar was really good, or the person had so much meth in their skin that when you played the guitar, you were just like, oh, this guitar's really good. So, yeah. Sometimes the cheap ones are the best, right, dude? Sometimes the less expensive ones are the best.
There's some freedom with me when you find a inexpensive one that is good and it feels right and it does the thing you want it to do.
Right.
Why not? You know,
I would like to ask Ben, since Ben is here. I think he's still here. Hopefully, he did a review of a $6,000+ Fender custom shop. And he rated it high because he loved it. Right, he did like it. But I would like to know, you know, what if that's a 10, right? What's your Presley? And then we'll talk value dollar per dollar, right? And don't say it if it's under 5, Ben. Just pretend like you can't type if it's under 5. What? I've been playing this guitar for 11 hours straight. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, this is the best guitar. Oh, that's a new way to get people. Just dip the strings in meth juice.
Oh, bye.
And,
my.
People will be like, this is the best guitar ever. They play the frets off it in the first 30 days.
Your geek work is pulling the frets and putting new ones in.
Thank you, Ben. So Ben is saying if the custom shop $6,000 Fender custom shop Strat is a 10, then his Presley is a, can we show it? 8.6374, which I love the accuracy which Ben is able to achieve because he lives near the pyramid structure that allows the wavelengths to transmit from his amplifiers to emulate the purest tone since the early ages. Okay,
they are going on and going back and forth on this telly, yeah.
On what
Because
telly?
apparently BC Rich has one like it, and
nice. Okay.
You know, wasn't crazy about I think the humbucker in it. So
worst headstock ever. Okay, Tyler. I have seen those and they are bad, but Ryan, I have to say that I made the worst headstock ever. It's worse than the Tyler headstock. I haven't finished the neck because it's an abomination and I don't know what to do with it. It's kind of like when you create something that's so ugly and it haunts you. Do you want to see it? That's like people that have, hey, I've got this boil on right next to my asshole. Do you want to see it?
Really don't.
Well, no. No, actually, no. There's
really
nothing
don't.
about that statement.
In fact, I could have went my whole life without knowing that.
Yeah, right. It's like you're like, what? No. And why do people have to tell you stuff? They're like, oh man, God, I just had explosive diarrhea everywhere, and now I got to clean it up. And you're like, what do you mean now you got to clean it up? That wasn't a priority at the time. You just clean it up. I mean, oh, sorry.
Well, we do have a 62 Strat update from Guitar Man 45. He's telling Ben that he's been looking at a 62 Strat, and it's the 3-color one, a 3-color burst, and they offered it to him for a really good price.
A real 62?
I think they're a reissue kind of deal, right?
Oh, okay. All right.
And but it's a custom shop kind of deal. But I may be mistaken on this, but just like the one Ben did the other day, right? Only this one was a 3-color sunburst, and Sweetwater offered it to him for $4,200 a month ago. So he's not saying that he did or didn't pull the trigger on it either. So,
but it was Canadian, I think, versus American, so it's about the same price, right? $6,000 Canadian versus $4,000 US.
Well, still, either way, both of those both would be out of my price range. So,
yeah, that's about $3,500 is about where you start to top out and have diminishing returns as far as the custom-made instruments. Those guitars are hand done, and they are a one-on-one, one-by-one. Although at that level, I'm not sure if they make the neck piece by piece or if they just use a neck. But they are really hand done at that level. So you are paying for that, right? So that's what you're paying for.
Well, want to welcome in anybody that we might have missed as you have come in. Welcome in Dwight Bailey.
What up, Dwight Bailey? Guitar Man 45. We didn't say what's up to him. We were saying what's up now.
Well,
what
so
up?
we do want to say hello to Bo.
Whoa. Yep.
And so Quentin James says, weird how the headstock can be a deal breaker. Yeah.
It totally can. Yep, ugly headstock is a bad thing. So here's what I'm thinking for my Presley headstock. I think I'm going to have my name be kind of bigger and have the headstock kind of follow the swoop of the Y. And I don't know, man. It's really hard. It's really hard to come up with a good headstock design.
I think this is where we are. I think we're on headstocks now because R2R3 Locking Nut is saying the ESP George Lynch Hacksaw headstock is a complete disaster. So,
oh man, and what about? I mean, I kind of like the Parker Fly one, like the little hook thing.
I like it. It's just kind of odd, right?
It's weird, like a bird.
It's not ugly. It's just it's odd. It's not ugly, but it's odd.
But if all you had ever seen was those from the beginning of time, like if Fender had gone with that instead, it would be completely normal, right? Like, or if that was a more popularized, if everybody wasn't trying to copy Fender like from the beginning and they were just trying to make their own cool shit. But that's not how it goes.
Randy Price is saying the Cami 4 headstock is another not very attractive one, apparently, from the emoji.
Yeah, well, it's like I said, it can be hard to do a good headstock design. It's really, really difficult. All right, I'm going to go ahead and embarrass myself. Hold on, give me a minute.
Well, I want to welcome in Hip Metalworks. I didn't see his name, but I see someone saying hello to him. So, hello, Hip Metalworks. And unfucking believable, welcome in. How are you doing? Let's see what else is going on here. And so Ryan is saying hello to Unfucking Believable. And Trev, I know that that Seth says hello to you, but hello there, my friend. How are you doing?
Okay, you ready?
Right. So you're going to show us this work of art of a headstock.
Charles, you've seen it, man. That's just hurtful. All right. No, it's okay.
I meant with all the love.
That's fine. It's fine. We we've gone over this before. So think Bigsby, because I had no idea that the Bigsby headstock. Maybe somebody could pull up a picture of a Bigsby headstock while I reveal this. If they were really good at digitals, they could pull up a picture of a Bigsby.
Yeah, but he's too lazy.
Well, okay, I guess you're ready. We're getting there. Oh, that's kind of ugly, right? Well, it's a little bit weird. It's not all the way there yet. Dun, dun, dun. That's kind of weird. But you guys see what I was going for. Yep, here comes the comments. Bring it on, y'all. I know.
It has some potential. I still think.
Like a bottle opener.
That was like, you wanted something you could open a beer with on stage. I see what you're going for.
Right. No, what I was going for was like a shark fin. If you see the relief of the carve, doesn't it look kind of like a shark body? I can see that relief, right? The shadow right here is Shark Boy should be like, what? Yeah, so that was going for like a shark fin going this direction, was that idea. Or kind of a double wave. Well, sometimes you're gonna, if you have a baby, it might be ugly. So, nothing you can do. You just roll with it. Should I just go ahead and use it?
The thing is, I don't hate it. I don't.
Should I just go ahead and use it?
I worry about up there by where you indent so much about how fragile it might be if it were to knock against something.
Oh, I don't think it would snap. I don't think that would snap. This will break and damage. But my thought was put it on a relic guitar anyway.
Yep. So Ryan is saying Dean and BC Rich, those headstocks can be pretty bad as well. Unbelievable is kicking in with the old Epi headstocks are pretty bad.
Oh, yeah, agreed.
And welcome Jimmy Ray Hawkins. So sorry to cut you off yourself.
No, it's fine. Some Guild. Looks like make a good weapon. That's what Paul says. It totally would. You could jack somebody's zone.
Jimmy Ray Hawkins was saying anyone take on the EVH SA 126 headstock. He says he's all right with it.
I mean, I can get used to a lot of stuff but like that Tyler one's pretty bad. I think that this one's not as bad as the Tyler one because it has a little bit more style. Makes you question it.
Paul is digging the invisible headstocks on Steinbergers.
I know. They look like anything you could imagine them to be. You could just project what you think it should be. And there it is. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, my new idea is more of a Ibanez-esque swooshy design up. And I'll send you some proofs before I end up cutting the next, because the next headstock I'm going to cut is going to be for this guitar, which you can't see because of my mic.
Ooh, it's blue and sparkle.
It's pretty, well, it's not really sparkle, but it's got that sparkly a little bit.
Is it got the really kind of small flake in it? Is that what's going on there?
Nope. It's just Lake Placid blue. So it's got that little tiny bit of metallic in the paint job. But I think what you're seeing is the reflections coming off all the little lines that happen from the wood grain.
Yep.
Which is kind of cool.
It definitely has a shimmer. Yep.
And so I did the shielding paint for it, but I don't have any true oil to do the neck. I wanted to true oil the neck, so I need to order some of that, and that's going to slow me down. That's how it is. Always getting slowed down.
Okay, this is where we have to counsel Josh. Josh, no, it is not sad. It just means you have your priorities right. He says, because he's hunting for houses in Germany based on the car and guitar room.
Well, that's kind of where you build up from, right? Everything else you can figure it out later, but you got to make sure you got your hot rods and your other hot rods well taken care of. I love it. Germany, huh? Damn, that's cool, dude. What are you going to be doing in Germany? Working, probably. Most people go there to work. Mm-hmm. Maybe he's got a life change. Hold on. Because if he's looking for a house in Germany, maybe that's some kind of life change. I'm just saying that might be a life change.
Well, yeah, he's got a change coming up. Apparently, he got that job he's been after. So,
what? That's amazing! Congratulations! Hallelujah!
So, yeah, congratulations for sure.
Yeah, dude, I love it that people were on the move and people were doing things, and personally. For me, it's been great doing the high school job. I'm very content in just going down there and being who I am, and it's helpful, which is crazy. Who'd have thought?
Quentin James was kind of catching up on some comments here. Quentin James wants to know if your bandsaw has Tourette's.
My band... I know.
It was too good not to show.
You got to show it. No, Quentin, that's a winner. I give it to you. It's a shark, Quentin. It's a goddamn shark. Sorry, dude. It's a shark. It's a shark. Dun, 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 dun. It's a shark. Dun, 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 dun. It's a really ugly headstock. But you know what? Everybody needs a little bit of ugly in their life. You can't. He said you can't unsee that, right? I know, but go look up Bigsby. Gosh damn it! Hold on.
Well, welcome in, John. ZD351.
Give me a second. Gotta do something important. I gotta redeem myself here.
You gotta redeem yourself.
Well, let's see. Let me search
Welcome in, Blue Mox.
images, and let me find. Yeah, here we go. This should do nicely.
Are you up to something over here?
I'm just trying to show this. Okay. Now I can share. Give me a second. It's going to be all worth it, you guys, really.
So Quentin James wants to know what is worse, that headstock or his RP360 XP tone. Asking Ryan.
Wait, how do I? I'm supposed to be able to share, right?
Yeah, you go down to.
I'm sorry.
Present.
No, I'm sorry.
Come on
Share
now.
screen.
This isn't your first time at the rodeo.
God damn it. Share screen. It says you better have good audio. All right. Can you do me a favor and take this to the full screen so I can do the. Which one are we looking at? Let's see here. Okay. Yeah. So there it is. Look at that. Look at that headstock.
Yeah.
Let me click on that. Anyway, just look at that headstock. Does that not look exactly?
It's pretty close. Your point comes out in a different direction, and I think
Right.
you go a little further in on the around the ball, the
Right.
inside of the ball.
But I mean, very close. And I had never even seen that. So, all right, we can go away with that. But remove that and bring Charles back. He just appeared.
Ben is saying that's why Bigsby failed as a guitar maker.
Which, right. As soon as I saw that, it made me question it, right? Same thing, Ben. I was like, ooh, that's a bad sign. They're out of business.
Travis is allergic. He is getting a rash from looking at it. So
yeah, it is pretty bad. All right, I see.
Ryan says now it's even worse that you stole the sign.
I goddamn didn't steal the goddamn design. This is a shark. That other one is not a shark. Dun, 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 dun. Because if you point the point the other way, it's not a shark.
Hello there, Hobo Roadie.
It's a salmon. Right? It's a salmon. And they swim upstream.
Guitar Man 45 says so. Someone else had a problem with their bandsaw.
So we should have like ugly headstocks instead of ugly, instead of the ugly album covers. Oh boy! All right, well we'll see if I can do better. All right. We talked about this on my show this week, Charles, because the previous week was so bad. It was down in the dumps because of my audio. It was terrible. So then I was like, couldn't do worse. Can't do worse than that. So that's what we're going to call this headstock. You can't get worse than that. So that's a wasted, I think it was $70 for that neck.
Okay.
Wasted $70.
Either that or you get a different color wood and you cut it to fill in the shape. You do the whole two-tone neck thing.
Weird. Yeah. That's terrible. Nope. Mm-hmm. gonna go unfriend us all. No, dude. Good friends are the ones that beat you up a little bit. Somebody's quiet and they just let you, be an idiot. That's when you question them.
But I kind of have a philosophy on this, Seth. I think you made a good choice by showing that one off first, because now, by any other headstock design you do,
it's gonna go
you're
up.
gonna say it's awesome.
Right? It's gonna be. Where does it qualify between that and Tyler? Now, who said Tyler? Like, how close am I to Tyler Ugly? Because Tyler Ugly was our benchmark. So, it can't get worse. Cheers. Clink.
Ben's cat is now boycotting the show.
My cat is now oh man. Yeah, I appreciate you. But is it because of the guitar neck, the headstock? Yeah, that headstock got a whole lot of unsubscribers. Finally broke 200, and when I out of nowhere went up to 214, and then probably gonna be right back down. Probably back down.
Yeah, Jimmy Ray just says, rip it and glue onto it and recut the shape. Have some fun with it.
Or I have a locking R2, R3 locking nut that I could fix it to that end of it and make some style of headless guitar.
Well, Ryan is saying that now he loves Tyler headstocks now, and he's thanking you.
I'm glad to give you a whole new perspective on what it could have been, Ryan. Yeah, it could have been
Welcome in,
worse.
Steve Razor.
Everybody should go thank Presley because I went home that day after I saw that headstock and I looked at my wife and I said, "Damn, she's beautiful." I got it good. Yep, I know. I bring joy throughout the land with ugly headstock development. It took a long time to create that. Worked. No. So what's the next thing coming off your bench?
What thing coming off my bench is hopefully the Charles Green guitar. Hopefully I'll be able to finish wet sanding and buffing this weekend. I know he is anxious to get it, and I have had it way too long.
Well, everybody's anxious for everything. He's cool. He's totally cool. He'll be chill. Don't worry about it. He's not going to freak out on you. Although everybody wants their guitar.
No, he's been really great about it. But I don't, you know me. I don't want to pick up. I don't want to work on it if I have to rush it. And I want it to be right. So,
I get it. Headless for sure. The only way of fixing this headstock is to make it headless.
There you go. It's an idea.
No, totally.
You haven't done a headless one yet. Why not?
I haven't done a headless. All I need to do is buy that. They make a little cap thing, right? That you can kind of cap onto it. So you have to shave it down and cap that thing onto it. And I can figure that out, maybe. Or what's lost? Nothing lost other than what was already lost.
Blue Mox doesn't think that you were the problem. Because he's saying, what brand is that bandsaw? Asking for a friend.
Oh my God, I forget. I think I did it on a really good bandsaw. I did. And
wait, Coombs, what do you mean no thanks? I sent you the address. I sent you a picture of the address. What more do you need?
Oh, Laz's pedal?
Yeah, he was mailing out a pedal to Laz and asked me for the address. So I sent him a picture last night.
Oh well. It's fine. It happens.
I don't know. These Canadians.
So, yeah, right. Don't ship. I'm just glad that guitar got there. It went there. It came back, and it came back again, and now at least he can play it. And he thinks it's the 8.6, and I appreciate that.
So
I'll take.
Since we said we're going to go headless with it, now the trans trim. They want you to add on a trans trim to it.
Well, I would. I've looked at them. I really want a trans trim guitar because that would be so fun to play around with and be able to jump in and out of keys. Actually, guess what sold, Charles?
The gold?
Sold.
Wow.
I gotta box it up and ship it out. It was crazy deal. Somebody got it for $800 plus tax and shipping. That includes a tweed hard shell case.
I do like Jimmy Ray Hawkins' suggestion here. Just bedazzle it and sell it to Taylor Swift.
Ooh, yes. I could do that. Give me I have a glue gun already. I just need the bedazzling gems, and I think I can get that in a kit. Mm-hmm. Fisher Price bandsaw, dude. Yes, we had this little tiny little bandsaw at school that I saw. It's just like for cutting little tiny things, like zoop, little cute little things. It's like not bandsaw. I'm sorry, circular saw. Zing. Yep,
Okay, so see, this is the picture of the address that Ben says I didn't send him. I'm just saying.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, yeah. Come on, ladies. It's fine. Nobody cares.
I get it. He said I said I would send the address when I got home, and I didn't. And then he had to text me again to remind me. Maybe that's where he's going.
So they fucking charged me twice when I ordered the guitar case that I needed. They freaking first thing they did on my account was a refund for the amount, and then they charged me once for the guitar case, and then they charged me twice. So now I got to figure that out, and that's some bullshit. Because who wants to buy a guitar case and then have to figure some shit out, right?
Well, apparently, on my phone, it shows that it went through. On Ben's phone, and he's showing me a picture where he doesn't have it. So that's interesting.
Oh, Rico Beast checking in from Coronado Island.
Wow.
And asks, am I selling my surf van? And that's literally, you've seen the one up behind me.
Mm-hmm.
The Guitar Safari van right here is the same blue. That's amazing. We'll have to incorporate that into the credits there. Oh yeah, new pedal day. Who's got a new pedal? Uneffing believable.
That's what it appears to be.
What you get? What did you can't just say MPD because that could be like no problem, Dave. But now we're like, oh, we think you got a pedal. Mm-hmm. What up, Martian Murray?
Martian Murray says, paint it to the Scooby-Doo van. Why not?
Right? Yeah, I know. Well, remember it used to be Guitar Safari's Dangerous, and then we got all fancy. Cool.
He's got to throw the NDA at us. Can you believe this guy?
FUPS and the truck.
He's going to NDS and a PDA. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, he can't say anything about it? So he got a new pedal, but it's so new and so cool that it's a mystery machine. Ha 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 ha. Jimmy Ray let us know that it's a mystery machine, and he's right. Mm-hmm. Well, I do think that a new pedal is always... I didn't tell you. I ordered a new pedal. I did order a pedal. I actually did a guitar purchase. I ordered gear, Charles.
You ordered gear?
That never happens because
were you sick?
No, it was something that typically goes for like $150 to $200, and I got it for $100 shipped to my door. It was a Boss Stereo Chorus pedal.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could tell you exactly what deal it was here in a second. I just would have to look it up. But for $100 to the door, now I'll be able to use my digital stereo delay and the chorus and get wet, dry, wet, which is going to be hopefully really cool. It's really cool with just the delay in my room with it bouncing back and forth. I sit right in the middle, and I think once I get the chorus, I think I had a chorus pedal and lent it to somebody or gave it to somebody or whatever because I wasn't using it for so long. Never give away your pedals. So now I ordered a new one that is coming very soon, and it is a Boss CE5 stereo chorus. Now everybody can tell me what a bad purchase I made.
So Jimmy wants to know on that CE, was it a Waza or not? Or
CE something.
It's on your Boss pedal.
The Boss pedal that I ordered is a CE5 stereo chorus. Mm-hmm. See, yeah, yeah, is so underrated. Thank you. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I just wanted it for the basic dealio. I wanted it just to get me stereo and to give me a chorus effect. I'm not touring. I'm not even gigging. I don't like taking a pedal board out with me when I go out to play. I'm not into it. I hate lugging gear.
Well, Michael Krause is back. He sort of has a new pedal. It's a one knob fuzz from a kit, and some
Killer.
really bad soldering by him apparently.
That's fine. The
That's
only way you
okay.
get good at soldering is by doing a lot of soldering. That's how you get good. They actually have kits that you can buy on Amazon that's solder a radio, one radio station, and it's got 70 different solder points, and you just have to go, and they're really easy to do. You have to just go through so many points, do a couple of those. They're cheap, they're inexpensive, and you'll be good at it by the end of those. Sorry. That's
Oh boy.
that's a thing. I don't know what that sound was all about, but it was.
So Michael Krause says great purchase. The CE5 is great. He says.
Oh, thank you. $100, right? I saw him going around for 160, 140, 135, 170. And I was like, whoa. And then I saw that one for 100 shipped to my door. I said, yep, let's do it.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
So what I'm going to be doing, Michael, is I have the amp that's going to be specifically dirty. And then that is getting the delay. I might switch it up and do that one with the chorus. And then the one it's bouncing to a clean with delay. And then it's going to go straight in to the dirty and bounce clean to a separate amp for the chorus. Does that make any sense? I think that's what the wet, dry, wet is. Although I've seen all kinds of weird diagrams with 4 amps and 2 plugs on the guitar and all kinds of shit. You can go deep, but I'm just starting with that as a wet, dry, wet scenario. 3 amps. I might run a compressor pedal, so 3, maybe 4 pedals if I run dirt, but I usually don't. I set up 1 amp dirty and the other is clean.
So Ryan says no sense at all.
That makes no sense? God damn you, Ryan. No, it does make sense, doesn't it? I mean, tell me how you would run it if you have a stereo chorus pedal, a digital stereo, digital delay, and you want to run your compressor, and how do you get wet, dry, wet? Now explain it in 30 words or less. Go. Oh, I know it's tough. I don't know.
We're going to have to listen hard.
No, I'm just saying, I don't know how to do it. I've been trying to do it. I know what I have sounds great, and I could stand any of these folks in my room, and they would be like happy to play through my rig because it sounds killer, and also hits hard. Like my half stack and my Bandit 115, they hit hard. They're good. No, not through the Spark.
Not through the Spark, he said.
But the Spark has that cool wet sound to it, wet, dry, wet sound, but it's not real because it's not real stereo. I don't think so. Maybe it is. I should use that with
chiming in and saying Walrus has a good chorus as well. So
I thought he said Woolworths. I was like, whoa, no one shops at Woolworths anymore.
well,
They
you know,
got a great chorus for sale. No, Walrus.
Walrus audio.
But they're expensive, right?
I bet you they are. You know,
All
because
the
you know,
good stuff's expensive.
Bo doesn't
like-
shop the cheap stuff. You know? He's got standards.
Life changes, y'all. I changed my pedal board. I went from, that is a life change. Like, can you imagine being a touring musician and get your pedal board stolen? And you got, like your whole, like your rigs on there, everything, and then
That'd be
boom,
crushing, yeah.
That'd be
It's
crushing.
certainly-
That'd be terrible. And it happens.
All right, so Michael Krause is saying split the signal after the compressor, one to middle amp, the other to chorus, then delay to the left, right amps, dirt between the compressor and the choirs.
There we go, Michael. Now this is in the chat. We can come back and look at it when I want to set this whole thing
It's
up.
on the screen, so you can do your clip, your short.
I'll do a short video of it.
You could,
Wet, dry, wet, wet, dry, wet,
And so Symmetry is reporting in that he is pretty happy with EVH course.
Right? Ben says that would suck. It would suck. He's got some
Yeah.
killer stuff. He's got a little bit of a gold mine on his board. But
Well, both him and Unbelievable have some pretty interesting things on their board.
and just had dialed in over time the killer just the great full tone that just is there. It sounds great. If it doesn't work, blame Sherman. Right?
You're getting better at reading the chat, my friend.
I heard that. I'm coming to fucking kill you. I don't play. You think I play, bitch? I'm fucking hardcore. I'm just Sherman. Calm down. I'm sorry. We're friends. I'm sorry. I love you.
It kind of goes with the territory, Sherman. You just get blamed for stuff. It's
I mean,
part of your role, man.
He's he can't cry is what he was very sad that he hadn't seen you in a while, Charles, and then he was sad that he didn't have tear ducts. And I said to him that we're all crying. We're all crying. We can't.
See, that's why the goat's battery doesn't work anymore.
Right? His battery goes dead, and that's fine. A couple hundred pedals on my boards. Wow.
I can't even imagine that.
At the most I think I've ever had was like 10 pedals, and I did get into pedals so much that I had like 10, but it was early on, and ever since I got back I just couldn't afford it. Once I got back I couldn't afford to buy back in. The Rockman, that's cool. They made like a rack style Rockman too that was really cool.
Oh, really?
Yep. I used to get blamed for stuff. Now I'm single.
Oh, boy.
Well, I get blamed for stuff all the time, but it's fine. I just yep, I did it.
Oh, kind of the moral of the story for tonight's show is, things happen in life and you kind of have to roll with them and adjust, right?
Sometimes life gives you an ugly headstock.
And you just have to cut it off.
You just got to cut it off and go with a headless guitar. So I'm waiting. I got some True Oil, or I got to decide on something else to do the neck with, and I just got to do the neck, and then I'm going to put this together.
I am digging the color for sure.
I got the pickups wired up. I got the pick guard ready to go on it. It's that. You've seen it. And I decided I'm not going to pre-relic the hardware. I'm going to just let the hardware tarnish on its own. Let whoever leave it. It'll still be kind of shiny when whoever gets it. But the paint is going to relic easily if you ding it, dent it, scratch it.
I like that philosophy. Unbelievable. Mary Dew's gear.
Yep. I'm just trying to buy more guitars to build. I just want to sell some to build some. So that's all I'm doing. Putting the money in and buying more parts so I can build more. Hey, who's on tonight? Later on tonight, do we have to send anybody? Are we sending the crew anywhere? Where are people going?
No, I think we're pretty much the last. I think Metalhead Hippie was on the other night, so
we're the last show on the internet.
Well, on Friday night, it's like.
Well, and you don't mean like ever, like the whole internet is here. That means that Jada Pinkett Smith is watching right now. That's weird.
So Paul Manhari is saying Jen Merida married her number one guitar, big wedding and everything.
Oh.
Interesting.
That's interesting because, wait, is it a man or a woman, Jen? Because if it's a man, it makes me think that you may have a tiny penis if you're marrying a guitar. Because it's just the quarter inch, I mean, Mr. Lava Lava. Yeah, Mr. Lava Lava. Sorry. We went over an hour and then I did it, Charles. Yes. You are the champion.
I have no words.
And we'll keep on fighting till the end. Dun, dun, dun. This is the best mug. This makes everything taste 35% better.
I think you might just have to send it back now.
Oh, it's so good. Mm-hmm. We are the champions. Hey, I got this infected fissure right next to my asshole. You want to see it? Oh boy. Yep. That's my other channel. Sorry. It's my other channel. I get confused. It's Fishers for Fishers. Fishers.
I think it's officially falling apart now. We should just bow out really ungraceful like.
Hey, thank you to thank to everybody. Thank you to Guitar Man. Thank you to Simpri. Thank you to Paul. Thank you to Keith. Thank you to Herb. Thank you to Ben. Definitely Ben, because Ben is a hero. All you guys are heroes, but I'm just saying. Guitar Man, Jimmy, unfucking believable, Michael, Paul McNary, Randy. Who else? Who am I forgetting? Oh, Ryan.
NYC. We got. Oh, you wait 1, 2. We have R3 Locking Nut. And R2. I could still use a guest for Sunday if you're available. Just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
He needs a guest for Sunday on Chatting with Charles.
Of course, Ryan Hall, our music in law, who's always here with us.
Yeah, Dave Chase, dude.
Yep.
That
Big
guy.
Wave Dave. Yeah.
Dave, you're the man.
Let's see, Wayne McConnell.
Wayne, of course. Yes. It would be very, very difficult for us all to actually get together, but we should do community hangs at some point, like you guys do. Is that another level? You got to have a high level of StreamYard.
No, we can fit on a couple. So yeah, it's certainly something that we may want to look at in the future. If any of these jokers want to come on and talk guitar with us, why not?
Why not? It's fun, and then they can all meet Sherman. Sherman is hilarious. He's just he's fun to be around. The goat, you never know what's happening with Eddie. So yeah, come on back to Guitar Safari, because we talk about almost everything. We safari away from guitar talk very quickly, and we adhere to loose regulations, but we do our best to bring everybody happiness.
We have definitely loosened the rails on the show. So
yeah, Charles needs Prozac. It says, if Charles needs Prozac, what does Presley need? Lithium? Because people are always commenting anyway about, maybe, I don't know. People are always kind of commenting a little bit about but my personality is my personality, and what I don't want to do is try to squash it down because of what somebody else had said, right?
Well, this hour has gone by completely way too fast.
Right.
So it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure, everybody in the chat. But we're gonna release you from this train wreck that's about to happen here.
All right. Well, I'd like it when we start talking Xanax. Everybody start texting me. You guys all got my phone number. Blow me up. My wife's out. Right. I got to go eat cold pizza.
Have a good evening, everybody. Make sure you catch all the other shows this weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm going there. Would you?
Oh, okay. I'm ready for it, because this is my favorite time of the night, is to hear my own voice and sing along with it. Come on, people. Come on, people. Charles and me. About to take you on guitar safari. So turn on your computer, turn on your phone. 'Cause it's about to go down, one volume, one tone. Yeah, Charles and me, we're about to take you on guitar safari. So turn on your computer and turn on your phone, 'cause it's about to go down, one volume,